Did you get a VCS for the holidays? Now it's time to check out some game sales to go with. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions, Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of the Good Times Newsline Flashcast. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we got our hunky-dory Atari VCS sales going on. So if you got one of those stellar deals that was over on the Black Friday sales, got one of these fancy dancy Atari VCSs for that $99 or $80 price point, and now you're like, man, games would be nice, and you missed the sale that happened that weekend because you didn't get it in time. Well, we got you, because it is Atari VCS game sales time again. That's right. I mean, they always do it. They do one in November. They do one historically in November, then December, and then in July. I don't know why July, but maybe they like getting in like the summer game sale kind of thing. But usually those are the big three. The December sale, though, is usually always the best one. So congratulations, we made it. So let's get into the store here. And I'm on my collector's edition VCS, so this is the one that we haven't gotten. We didn't get the upgrade of the RAM on this one, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can make it through without having the machine, like stop or freeze up on us or anything like that. But we're gonna go through all 87 games in this list. What is that? Some crazy nonsense. 87 games in the Atari VCS store out of the 188 asterisk that are available in this category. 87 of them are on sale. So that's almost half. And most of them are at the 25% to up to 60% off. Some of them might be like 75 or 70%. I'm not doing the math on all that stuff. It's just, it's around 60. It's from 20-something% to 60-something%. So it's pretty good deals. All right. Where the last time we had sales, they maxed out at about 30%. So, like I said, this is the time. If you're looking for the deals, this is the time for the deals. Anyway, enough yammering. Let's get into this. Let's put myself in a box. All right, guys, we're in the box and we're looking at the sales. Now you got to watch the highlight guide, the little highlight box, and follow along with me. And there's going to be something else special that I'm going to announce at the end of this, which is kind of cool too. So keep it tuned to hear more. So Mutazone, $8 this time around. Not a bad price. It's about that 50% off that mark. Thrustlander is at $7.50. Another pretty decent game. Now, if you're looking for something cheaper and you like that pixel, those pixel guys that make the Donut Dodos and the Cash Cow DXs, Siggy Far for Melusina, it's at $2.50, and its component, it's not the same game, but like the same publisher. Sir Level-Lot is at $5. It's not bad, not bad at all. Now, go two more over to a game that I'm going to risk freezing the VCS over. I'm going to hit the button over here. We're going to talk about Super Mash from Digital Continue at $3, from $10 to $3. That's 70% off. All right. This game was one of my favorite games of the early days of the VCS. I believe this might have been the first VCS game ever that wasn't made by Atari to get a certified good times. I'm not positive, but it could be that this game might have been the first one to ever get a certified good times. And why? It's because it's so crazy. It's like the whole thing is like you're in a store, you're at an indie video game store, and you found a magical video game console here in the description there. It spews out unlimited retro games from 6 unique genres with crazy randomized titles, mashup gameplay and objectives, and even authentic bugs, all of which you'll get to play. It's pretty cool. So like in this one screenshot over here, you get to mash different genres, right? So you can use like Metroidvania JRPG or Metroidvania stealth or Metroidvania action adventure or like whatever. They just choose the different ones, and then when you mix and match them, they make like all these crazy games. Like like this is like a top-down platformer, like action shooter thing. This is like a like their Metroidvania with a I don't know, maybe that one's the RPG one or something like that. It's so fun and random. And if you've got an Atari VCS and you got $3, this is my pick of the sale because they never put this game on sale. I've never seen it on sale. If unless it was on the first one and I missed it, let me just double check because I got the list too. No, I didn't see it on there. I think this is the first time it's ever been on sale. It's $3. Pick of the sale. Usually it's like I've got my picks because they get really cheap and all that stuff. I'm telling you guys, Super Mash, you're not going to have a disappointed time with it. It's just so cool and quirky, very indie. I'm into that. Very good times. All right, so we got 87 to go. We got 87 to get through. So let's get through some more. We'll have some more in the wrap up. Danger Scavenger, back on sale. It's hit $5. Not a bad time. The Dark Side Detective. It's a point and click kind of adventure game. Very funny, lots of humor. It and its cohort are both on sale. I'll get to the other one in a little bit. But the Dark Side Detective is $5.20. So not bad, not a bad price for like an indie. If you like those like the quest games, King's Quest, Police Quest, kind of that kind of stuff. Maniac Mansion. It feels a lot like that. Feels a lot like that stuff. Centipede Recharge, some of the Atari games. They've been now reduced down to that 50% off price point of $5. So from $6-something, it was $6.75 last time. They're back to $5. They're great games. If you don't have them in your collection, now's the time. Don't wait for the next sale because they very rarely go to 50% off. It's like this one time a year. It's this 1 week. I think the sale ends the Thursday after the New Year, so it's on sale all the way through the 2nd of January. Get in while the getting's good. Get some $5 games. It's pretty good stuff. All the recharge games are all $5. I'll keep saying it over and over again, but all the recharge games are $5. You should grab them. It's pretty good. Pedra Crystal Caves, like kind of like a 3D-ish puzzly game. It is a puzzle game, but it's like a like a 3D like twist kind of thing. It's kind of cool. It's kind of out there. It's $2. So if you're into the puzzly stuff and you got $2, throw it out an indie dev. Show them some love. It's pretty good stuff. Again, Black Widow Recharge, $5. Asteroids Recharge, $5. Breakout Recharged, $5. Tempest 4000. It came down to that 50% off range. It's it was $25 normally. It's $12.99 this time around on the sale. So it's pretty good. That's a pretty good price for Tempest 4000. It's a great game, and a lot of people like it. Common Era is also another one of those great games. $9.74. This is also like if you're into puzzle platformers and you're into like some quirky stuff, real mind bendy stuff. When you get into those higher levels, it's really gonna get you. That's a good time. I highly recommend that one. Gravitar Recharge, $5. Again, just put it in there. It's all good. Caddy Batty and the Spirit Guide is $1. I mean, come on. How are you gonna is it $1? I don't know if I checked this one. Hold on. Live fact checked right now at risk of freezing up the system. Nope, it's still $1. So Caddy Batty's Spirit Guide, I mean, come on. $4 or it's like $1 indie games. Just go for it. It's good stuff. Another thing you should go for in a row, Caddy Batty Spirit Guide for $1. Donut Dodo is on sale now for $4.79. It's the same price it was the last time. So if you didn't pick up last sale, pick it up now. It's a pixel game. It's an arcade game. It's a love letter to like that classic thing, and it's new. So if you haven't played it before, definitely get it on your collection. It's good stuff. Highly recommend. BPM Boy, if you like the stylings of if you want to look at a new wave Marble Madness with some like story and stuff like that, check this game out. It is pretty awesome. It's $11.99, still great price. Definitely worth your time. And it's from an indie dev that is continuing to support, just like Pixel Games does, and Orange Pixel, which we'll get to in a second, and Atari themselves. Multiple games are coming out from this particular developer out for the VCS. It's always a good time. Definitely check it out. So we go to from BPM Boy. We got Dark Side Detective. I can't remember what the a something in the dark. A fear in the dark. Maybe it's a fear in the dark. I don't know. It's something. It's something in the dark. But it's $6.50. So it's the sequel to Dark Side Detective. It's continuing adventures. Like I said, lots of really funny quips. Like, you know, it's got a really, like, it's got the tude. So it's very cool. I like it. Apolloon 2. A lot of people like this game. It's come highly recommended. It's $3.99. You know, it's pretty cool. I suggest you guys grab that one if you want to. Yars Recharged is $5 because it is a recharged game, and it's $5. So Atari Mania, $12.49. It's back on sale. It was not on sale for the last sale, but it's back on sale now. Pretty cool, like a little quirky mini game-ish kind of thing. This is one of those games where I really, really, really wanted to like it, and I really, really, really want to recommend it, but I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at it. I just can't. I can't get past. It's like the first major boss battle you have to face, and you have to do these like, you know, like it's like WarioWare levels of different things you have to go through, and I'm so horrible at the game. I just can't beat it. I just can't. I don't know what it is about me, but I just can't do it. But if you want to check it out, like I said, it's on sale and it's $12.49. Missile Command Recharge, the new version, $5. There it is. Gunslugs from Orange Pixel is $6.29. So you can pick up that. Residual at $9.09. Pretty good game. Aka R is $12.99. But before I go to Path and the Princess, I wanted to go back here. I passed by Atari 50. Atari 50 is not on sale for the first time in every sale that we've been tracking from 2023. Atari 50 is not on sale. Now, I have a funny feeling I know why. It's because everyone's getting a brand new Atari VCS and they want to get Atari 50 money out of people. I mean, I'm saying straight up, $29.99, it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it, especially because we're about to get in the next month or two, we're about to get the DLC for free on our side. So, you know, it's a great deal. No matter what, $29.99 is a great deal. It's a fantastic game. It is marquee in how people should do compilations for systems. Digital Eclipse has done an amazing job with it, and I think it's well worth it, even if it's not on sale. But it's interesting that it's not on sale right before we get the DLC, right? Just putting it out there. All right, cool. Path to the Princess, $2. It's another one of those fun kind of sit and play through. You can get through it in a sitting puzzle game. It's neat, and it's $2. You know, you're looking for something just play around with. Go ahead, grab that. Cabins and Mars Recharged, $5. There it is. Gunslugs 2. It is also on sale at $6.29, as is Heroes of Loot 2, also $6.29. Escape from Popo. So this one and the Path to the Princess are Metkin Games games. They're from our friend Metkin, or Khan from Metkin Games, I should say. A pretty good one. This one is only $1.40. If you like Dodge 'em from the Atari 2600, feels a lot like that, only in 3D, like voxely kind of graphics, which is kind of cool. Skinny and Franco is the next game that I want to go and take a mention of. It's down to the 50% mark, I think, at $9.49. This one is not for the faint of heart. As is famously revealed, this is the only one that I never did actual gameplay for a Fun for Five, although I did Fun for Five the game. So very interesting. Like I said, not for the faint of heart. It wasn't really for me either. But it's on sale. It's for 50% off if you're into like that brutal, like we're talking like HBO Max level openings of games kind of thing, and that kind of tone, like that real adult tone. You can check it out, and it's on sale. So there it is. So Groundskeeper 2 is on sale for $6.29. Another one of those orange pixel games. Doodle Taxi, favorite of mine, favorite of a lot of friends of the channel. $4. It's another one of those Meccan games. If you like Crazy Taxi and you don't already have this on your VCS at $4, I say go ahead and pick it up. It's pretty cool. I'm also not pushing this because it just so happens that we might be in the game. I'll just put it out there. It's fun. It's super fun. It's a fun game. And it's really interesting. I really like the aesthetic of you being like a taxi driver that got like you got like a hex put on you by a witch that didn't like your fare or something like that. So the bad spell was like now you can't see in color. So you have to like get more fares and make them happy so you can colorize your world again. I think it's a really neat thing. It's very cool. Lots of different updates made to the game. They made it. There's even another game inside the game. Like, so the first part of the game was just this one island and a little peninsula that you just drove around on. And then after you complete that, then you can go to a city. The city is DLC. It was free DLC. They just added it to the game. It was crazy. Never seen anything like that from an indie dev. It was really, really cool. Like I said, $4. You got to check it out. All right. Metkin's Traffic Mission, $1.50. Another one of those cheap games. This one's a lot like a Subway Surfers. It's like a one of those dodge games the other way, like a vertical scrolling game, like an infinite runner that you have to like keep moving and stuff. It's kind of cool. So if you're into that kind of thing, you got $1.50. There you go. This time around, we got more of the indie kind of games, which is kind of cool. Catacombs of Chaos and Retro Game Quest, both $2.09 for the 2600. Pretty good price if you're looking for some indie flavor on your 7800 and 2600 games. There is some more 7800 games coming up soon in the list. So check that out. Tournament for $1.20. Another one of those games. It's kind of cool. It's $1.20, so why not? Just pick it up. Mr. Run and Jump on sale for $14.62. It's down for a couple bucks from the last sale. Not bad. Ends Reach is now back on sale. It was not on sale for the last time. It was $12.74 this time. It's pretty cool. Little third-person action-y. Like a little bit of I don't know. It's like a little bit of Halo, a little bit of Zelda, a little bit of like a Soul Reaver, kind of feel like all that kind of thing. Like jumble it up and put it in a blender and set it in sci-fi, and you're kind of there on this one. It's really cool stuff. Definitely recommend it. Quantum Recharge, $5. $5 for Quantum Recharge. Again, pick it up if you want. That's all good. Tilting Tiles, $2.50. Not a bad price for that kind of stuff. Biolab Wars. This one is one of those ones where if you don't have this game, it's $3. It's $2.99. If you like action, like NES style action games, you gotta grab this one. It's totally recommended. It's super good times. It's very, very cool. Definitely check it out. $3. Biolab Wars. Ultimate Ski Jumping. Another one is kind of fun. $5. It's I think it's half off for that one. Made by the same guys as Skinny and Franco, which is actually kind of like a weird departure. It's like like super hyper violent, like crazy nonsense things, and then skiing. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Anyway, Daredevil, 2600, $2.99, and Tire Tracks. These are the Muddy Vision games for 2600, $2.99 as well. Both pretty cool stuff, and like again, indie 2600 newish kind of thing. Go for it. It's pretty good. Neo Sprint, $9.74. It's a great price for that game. I played that over in PAX, or not PAX, but Too Many Games this year. Still need to do that story. which is pretty crazy. We're at the end of the year already, and I did that. Kid was in like June or July. So anyway, it was a cool little tournament that I played in. It was nice. It was cool, and the game's pretty neat too. Like the top down, like Micro Machines / it's a super off road kind of feel. Very cool stuff. So check that out if you want. It's on sale. We got the Gem Collector at $1.50. Another cool puzzle game. This one's actually really neat. I like this one a lot. Definitely could recommend it. Days of Doom, $19.49. Yes, that's the price, and it is still on sale. Definitely check that out. It's a pretty good time. As far as I heard, this is another one of these games that I still haven't gotten to play in the Fun for 5 realm. We will get to that though on that live stream. Planetary Defense Force, $3. So it's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. As is Superstar Shooter 16. Planetary Defense Force kind of feels like it almost feels a little bit like Super Stardust, which is very cool. I really like that game. So if you're into that kind of thing, it's definitely worth the pickup for, like I said, $3. Superstar Shooter 16 is like a love letter to Rez. If you know what that game is, it definitely feels a lot like that corridor floating shooter thing in 3D. Very, very cool. Definitely check that out. Ultra Mission, if you're into Berserk in a different way, check that one out. $1.20. Not bad. So, if you're looking for like a little indie Berserk fun, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing. I definitely like it for sure. You got Haunted House. This is the adventure style game of the property from Atari. $12.99. Not bad price. It's worth the pickup if you're into that kind of game. If you're not into that kind of game, I mean, I don't know. It might still be worth a pickup, but that's up to you. Game Panic 3. This is another one of the. I want to say this one. Excuse me. The first two. The other first, not the Money Vision games, but the other two 2600 games. I want to say these are all John Hancock games. But they're pretty cool. $2.09 is not a bad price, so you can pick those up. And then you've got EXO 7800 and ARTI 7800, both at $6.74. So both of these two games here are very, very cool. Very, very highly recommended by the community. Indie, like newer style 7800 games. So definitely check those out. And $6.74, not a bad price, as the normal price is $9. $9.99, I should say. Basket Boom at $2.50. It's pretty cool. It's like this is more like a techie style, like almost like a demo kind of game. Interesting concept. Uses the classic controller as a spinner. It's really cool. It's really cool. If you're into something that like you're intrigued by, I want to just like take a little bit of a little jaunt off the beaten path. That's kind of a cool one. It's a Metkin Games game. Check it out. $2.50. Berserk Recharged, $5. So again, all the Recharge games are all $5. Check them out because they're pretty cool. Savage Halloween, $2.99. Made by the same guys that did Biolab Wars. You need to pick this one up. This is almost a must, especially if you're into that, like, again, that side-scrolly NES style action game. Lots of heart, lots of funny stuff in there. You could tell love was put into this game when they were putting it together. Very tight in the way of controls. Doesn't make you feel like cheated or anything. Super fun to play. Excuse me. And at $3, at $2.99, you just gotta get it. So that's totally a recommendation. So let's move on to Stardash at $6.29. Again, not a bad game and not a bad price. Battle Rockets, $6.99. This one was one of those ones. This one and Millie and Greg and Food Fight are actually in the list. I need to fund for 5 all these, so I will reserve judgment, but I will tell you the prices. Millie and Greg is $2.99, and Food Fight, which I actually did test for Mega Cat and Atari. So I did know what like this one is. $9.74. I'm actually gonna recommend it, even though I haven't Fun for 5'd it. I'm gonna recommend this one because it's the only example of like a third person, like arena shooter kind of thing, like a Splatoon. It's kind of cool. And again, you can still find people to play. You can still find bots to play against and all that kind of stuff. It's neat, and there's a lot of stuff put into it. And at $9.74, excuse me, it's worth a look. Madness Beverage is a first-person shooter on the Atari VCS. It's $5. $5 first-person shooter. I mean, go for it. Again, this is another one that's on the list. I haven't checked it out yet myself, but again, it comes highly recommended from many others, and I would say it's worth it to check this one out. So, Madness Beverage, $5. Perplexing Orb Bounce and Roll. This is it's a 3D puzzle game. Very cool, very neat, and the price is right because it's $3. So, if you're looking to get some more puzzle action, $3 worth the checkout. Wild Dogs. This is yet another game in that same thing. This is all second boss games, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is a second boss game. At $4. Again, it's another great game. A lot of heart, a lot of like really cool feel, tight controls, really good stuff. $4, definitely recommend that. Timeline Mission is your winner for cheapest game on sale on the Atari VCS store. It's 60 cents. So again, if you're looking for just randomness in a puzzle-y game, just real basic, it's 60 cents. I mean, come on, just pick it up because it's 60 cents, and that's what I got to say about that. Mighty Math is another one of those games, and kind of in that vein. It's a little bit cooler, a little more minimalist as far as graphics and stuff go. But it's a cool puzzle-y, like make you think game. $2 for that one, not bad at all. Gwomp 2, it's another Atari game, $12.99. It's like the Pong, what if the ball from Pong went on an adventure, kind of thing. It's kind of neat, it's kind of cool, a little out there, but definitely worth your time. At $12.99, like this is like it might be a stretch for some, but because it goes over the $9.99 price point is like that, like. You have to apply scrutiny, but it does look really well. It does feel premium, and then it controls well, so that's kind of cool. Annihilation at $1.25. Not a bad price. I think this one is the game. This one comes from the guys from Perplexing Orb. I think this is the same guys that did this one. So not bad at all. Cash Cow DX. This is another one. If you have Donut Dodo and you like Donut Dodo and you're like, man, I want another game that's kind of like Donut Dodo and made by the same guys, well, Cash Cow DX is that game. So if you haven't picked this one up yet, put this one on your list. And at $4.79, it's totally worth it. They're about to release on February 2nd, February something, like the first 2 weeks of February. The Pixel guys are gonna release Looney Landers, which is the third game in this set. It's a single screen arcade style game. I'm very much looking forward to it. But like I said, if you don't have these games, you can collect them right now on Atari VCS. $4.79. Good stuff. Block'em Sock'em 7800. It's another game from John Hancock. $6.29. It's pretty much in line with all the other games that are like, it's 7,800. It's $6 or something, and if it's 2,600, it's like $2 or something. So not bad. Not bad for that. Asteroid V Claw is another one of the kind of out there games from Meccan Games. Kind of came out of nowhere, but it's kind of cool. Like really, really nice aesthetic. Different gameplay than in most of the other games that you ever played from a Meccan Games game. $3.60. It's a pretty cool price. So if you're into expanding your gaming horizons, that one's probably a good one to check out. Circus Interstellar is on sale for $6.49. That one's a pretty decent one. I like the art and the aesthetic there on that one. Kind of cool looking game. Meccan's Multi-Ball, if you're into some pinball action at $5.99, it's not bad. It doesn't play like a Pinball FX or anything like that, but it is kind of cool. And it's another game from Meccan Games. If you're looking to collect them all, you can get that one too. It's Popcorn Rocket Time at $2.59, or no, $2.50, not 59, but 50 cents. This one's cool because it's got a lot of heart. It's got a lot of funny, really cute kind of like graphically. It's neat. It's a space shooter and $2, $2.50. Just grab it. It's pretty cool. Good stuff. Off-World Rally is another game that I picked up for on launch day and played. This one was really cool until we got like super far into it, and then like the game's concept and my gameplay ability started stretching itself a little bit. But they came up with a new update that actually made it a lot more playable. Very cool. If you're into like time trial-y, racing games and stuff, this one it's like also you have to like wipe out, that kind of style. $8.49, not bad to check out if you're into that stuff. So definitely check that out. Skyfrizz, another game from a friend of the channel, Obsidian Contraption. That's $2.50 on sale. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Definitely check it out if you're into some like a C64-ish, action platformer. Very, very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. Can't recommend that one enough. For $2.50, definitely check it out. Tilting Tiles Ultimate Tilt Remix. Now, this one I wouldn't normally recommend for people if they haven't played any of the other Tilting Tiles game, because it's like super far advanced. So, like the first 2 or 3 levels just like beat you into oblivion. But at $1.25, you can't pass it up either. So if you're looking for challenging puzzles for $1.25, definitely check this out. It's pretty cool. So there's that. We've got $19.49 for Yars Rising. This is a brand new game that's on sale. It's even deeper discount. I think it's a full $10 off now for Yars Rising. Very cool stuff. This is another one of those games that I got to get back in on the Fun for 5 train and get this one done. But I've heard really good things about it and very excited to play. Tiny Hands Adventure. We did play, and that was pretty fun. And at $8.09, it's kind of a cool little like 3D action, like a 3D action collectathon. So I would say think Croc, think like DK64, Mario 64, like that kind of thing. Maybe even like what was that other one? 40 Winks, so like that, like that kind of stuff. Think that while you're playing this game, and it's pretty cool. Again, $8.09. You can't go wrong too much with that. Sentinels of Atlantis, another friend of the channel, working on this game for a really long time. Kind of like a love letter to Atlantis, the classic iMagic game that came out on 2600 and then later on Intellivision. Like this is like a new wave version of that still is like a classic style, so it plays like a classic game. Definitely pretty cool. $3.99. Definitely check that out. It's pretty good stuff. And I think it's worth it. I had a lot of fun playing. Super 3D Maze 16 is another one I definitely recommend. It's exactly what it says. Super 3D Maze 16. Now, I don't know what the 16 has to say about anything, but it is a super 3D maze. It's got this really cool aesthetic. It's got this like like in your head narrative, talking about all sorts of crazy stuff. It's kind of out there, but it's also very fun. Can't recommend this one enough. So if you're into that, pick up that and the Res-like game. They're the same developer. $3 for this one. Still great price. Roasty Buzz Special Brew. This one came out and was on sale as soon as it came out. This one went up a little bit. It's $5.59 this time around. But I heard good things about it. Still haven't gotten to it yet, but we'll be there. Tilting Tiles Fires of Industry at $2.39. This is another one. It's this one. 1-2 word search DX and perplexing orb bounce challenge. I don't think we've gotten to yet in the Fun for 5 categories, but we will. And like I said, they're on sale right now. $2.39 for Tilting Tiles Fires of Industry. 1-2 word search DX is $3.19, as is also the perplexing orb bouncing challenge for $3.19. And that is it. Those are all the games that are on sale for the VCS on the VCS store. Now, I will highlight this one. Olivia. It's not on sale. It's $10. But if you like Zelda, if you like top-down action, kind of like the Zelda-like, if you like 3D Dot Game Heroes, remember that game from like a while ago? on the PlayStation 3 era, you need to pick this one up. It is good times, and it's just good. Even at the normal price, just grab it because it's a good time. So, with all that being said, it's time to go to the wrap up and check out some more stuff. Woo! Half hour, but we did it. We got through all 87 games, all the prices, all the cool, awesome nonsense that is out there on the sales, and all the fun stuff that's out there and all that kind of stuff. So it's great. But sometimes it's on these 30-minute videos, you're like, oh man, you know what? I really wish there was just a list of like all the games and all the prices. So I could just go look and then like read the list as I'm like watching Rich do all of the thing. Well, you know what? We got you. We got you right here at goodtimeswithretrorich.com. That's right. It's goodtimeswithretrorich.com. You can go there and be brought to a brand new, very ugly looking blog. But the first post you'll see, because it'll be the one that'll come out with this video, will be the list of all of those games, plus a link back to this video in case you want to reference it again. So we're starting to do some cool things here. And before the end of the year, I wanted to make sure we got all that stuff done, and we can launch that out, and it'll be pretty cool. So once again, that's goodtimeswithretrorich.com. You'll also be able to get there soon from baconicecream.com, which is our normal website. So you'll be able to get there through there. We got to fix some stuff. I got to like go hire a friend, go do some back-end web stuff for me, so we can figure all that out. But for right now, ugly blog, goodtimeswithretrorich.com, and then you're good. You can also, there's a tag on the right-hand side of the bar. You can tag Atari VCS sales and see all of those. There's like 4 or 5 posts now that'll be there. It'll be every one of the ones. I'm going to keep a record of all the sales that have ever been. And they're actually also now live on that blog right now. So you can see all of the sales, all of the different prices. You'll see like little things that are, like I left my notes in there. The little asterisks. If you see an asterisk next to the game, that just means that those are games that either I highly recommend, mostly recommend, or just wanted to highlight. So if you see those, that means that, those are the games that I'm really in there. If it gets 3 stars, that means to me, you should probably go and check this one out and get it, because it's either a great price, or it's a great game at a great price. So definitely, there's the lifting of the veil on that one. So there you go. Once again, goodtimeswithretrorich.com. And you can go see an ugly blog with this stuff on there. So there you go. It'll get pretty later. But like I said, I got to go talk to some friends that do web development, and then maybe they can help me out by making it look pretty. And then maybe we could actually do more cool things instead of just a blog list. Maybe it'll be a spreadsheet or something like that. We'll embed some stuff. We'll get fun with it. It'll be cool. So there is that. So I hope you guys enjoy that as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys, and much, much more. The blog will actually be another way of showing a complete list of every Fun for 5 I've ever done for Atari VCS, and then eventually for Evercade, and then eventually for all the other systems we've done. Because I've realized, I don't know if you guys know this, but we are fastly approaching 1,000 videos here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. So if I were to ask somebody to find whatever one video I did for that one thing I did that one time, no one's ever going to find it. It's like the Steam store. I've got too many videos. It's crazy. I appreciate everybody for helping me get to this place by actually watching the content to encourage me to make some more. But to get all these impression videos and like that kind of stuff, it's getting a little cumbersome. So I wanted to make a thing that lived on the internet that kind of aggregated all that stuff. So you can go to one place and search some stuff, and then not only get the video, but maybe even get some like other things like, I'm going to copy the descriptions out of the description field of the video and use it to make the blog post, and then maybe put some more notes, maybe even some updates some updated feelings about like, like, oh, hey, when I made this video, I felt this way about this game, but now I feel this way. You'll get some more insight as to, what I feel about some of this stuff as we go on, but also just kind of like make it a better archive of everything there. So I'm gonna say that website a lot in the coming future. So when I reference goodtimeswithretrorich.com, it might be /Atari VCS or /Evercade or /Polymega, whatever, or polymega.goodtimeswithretro, whatever I want to do, I will do that. But because I want to make sure that we, like people can find all the things, and if you want to reference things, because we've done some how-to stuff now, and a lot of people are asking me because once it falls off the page, it's getting a little hard to find. So I want to make sure that we can serve that need, whatever we can. So there we go. Good times with RetroRich.com. You can go there and you can see the list of all the games. And yes, it's very ugly. I know that. So thanks for not putting the comment on there. But you can just be like, hey, Rich, I went to the blog. It was really ugly. I'm like, sweet, thanks. So anyway, there's that. It's been 41 minutes and we're talking about video game sales. So I'm going to go ahead and end this by thanking the members of the Good Times Club, like we always do on the end of every video here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. So let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Fan and Fiction, Lloyd Jim, Baba Pete, the Intellivision Gamer, Ken LeCure, Mr. Stewart, John Willig, Gunsy20, Herb Wars, Immortal Surgeon, DF, Joe Whitlash, and David Valdez. Thank you guys all so much for being members, for doing all of the things to support this channel, for bringing us this 1080p StreamYard glory, not only here, but on the Evercast and the Evercade Effect, and calling all retro gamers. All of those things and more are amazing support that you guys are giving us here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions, and we cannot thank you guys enough for your support. Want to be a member? You can hit the join button. You want to not be a member? That's cool. You can leave likes. You can leave dislikes. You can leave comments. And all of those fine things. Make sure you hit the subscribe button too, and the bell for notifications in case you want to see more of this face telling you about game sales and more things. So, with all that being said, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich. We will see you later. Take it easy, guys.
RTFC.baconicecream.com